we can actually get things going. Just means the world to us.
Why are you blaming me for that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've been up since 5:30.
What?
You.
How come?
My cat.
Oh. What's your cat doing?
Weezy's not home to deal with it.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Our cat wakes us up on the daily.
Wow.
Usually I get to sleep through it, but...
Not this time. So what's your cat do, though?
We have a barn door
Plot
slider
against
for...
her.
Yeah. We have a barn door that slides for our bedroom door.
Yep.
So it has a little bit of swing to it.
Yep.
And the cat just goes, wham, 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 wham. For literally hours straight if we try and ignore him.
Wow.
Because he wants food.
So you don't let the cat in the room for sleep time?
No, because Wheezy's allergic to the cat, actually.
Oh. It's time to do something different with the cat. Maybe skin it and use its pelt for to keep your hands warm or something.
No.
You don't want to get rid of the cat?
Not really.
All right.
How old is the cat?
I don't know. I got him from a shelter.
Oh my gosh. How long have you had the cat?
5 years?
Wow.
6 years? Something like that.
It shows how much you love the cat, though. I can really see it on your face. It's pretty
He
special.
doesn't like us.
Well, that's the nature of cats.
So, give me an example how the cat doesn't like you.
I mean, when we go up to Michigan for our quick weekend trips, we leave him. And he's totally fine.
Of course,
being
yeah.
alone. He would never question it. You can't pet him because he'll bite you. The only time he wants attention is when he needs his wet food because he gets that in the morning.
Okay. Oh, you got something at the edge of the bed stopping the doggy from jumping up. I want up, Mom.
There.
He only had the other half of the bed, or she only had the other half of the bed to jump up on, but
She's fine.
of course.
So basically what we've established is that the cat owns you instead of you owning the cat.
Yes.
Pretty much. I mean, he used to, when we had a bigger house, he used to have his own bedroom.
Oh, okay. Holy crap.
Like, we put his litter box in a room,
Yep.
and we would just put a gate up because it was upstairs and just leave his room open, and he had toys and all kinds of stuff in there, and then we downsized, and it's just been, he doesn't have his own space anymore either.
Uh-oh.
Did it pay rent?
Nope. He was actually really sick when I got him from the shelter. Like,
Oh,
they
yikes.
didn't want me to even pick that cat because he was sick, and I was like, this is the only reason I'm in your shelter is this cat.
Yeah. And then the
Because
cat
I
hates
seen it online. Yeah. We had to give him medicine and stuff.
Sure. But he's better now, right?
Yeah, he's fine. He has a broken tail. He came to the shelter with a broken tail, so
Ow.
his tail only looks like it's that long,
Okay.
but it has like a 90-degree bend in the middle of his tail.
Yikes. I would hate humans, too. Humans!
We just leave him be.
I hate
He's
humans
fine.
anyway.
Yes, you do, Lee. Yes, you do. And yet you joined an online community. Full of humans. Humans.
Humans.
That's
Bruh.
Bruh. Bruh. Did you guys have a good weekend so far?
Kinda.
I played games with you guys.
Yeah, you did.
After that, my sister asked me to play Farming Simulator.
Oh, all right.
So we played that. And then I went to pay all of our bills and take trash.
Yep. All right, cool.
That's pretty much all I did yesterday.
Lee, did you do anything fun or exciting?
Other than play games with you yesterday, no. But
Okay.
you know, going to cinema after the stream. So
Cinema! What are you going to see again?
there was Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Let's go. Such a good movie.
Oh, stay away. You have a wet face and ears. Could you quit swimming in the water bowl? That'd be great.
Woo! Bum, bum, ba, da, ba, bum, bum, bum.
I assume you got your intro music started or working again.
You know what's weird? It worked totally fine when I started up this morning. No issues. Didn't do anything, didn't reset anything, just I'm gonna work today. So yeah, thoroughly annoyed.
No,
But
it's,
what's that?
yeah, it's like, you know, that's El Gato for you.
That's El Gato. Oh, frig. I'm yawning. All right. Yes. Ba-da-da.
18 more days until you get your jaw checked out for.
Yes. Good times.
Finally.
Well, it's just a visit first, so I still have to suffer for however long after that. But yeah, we'll see what's up.
And at least you should find out what's up with it, though.
Hopefully, because I already had an MRI, right? And it was kind of like, yeah, congrats, you don't have cancer. I'm like, okay, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are
it's
the
like-
best results.
Yeah.
We don't know what's wrong with you, but you don't
You
have
don't have
this.
cancer. Hip hip hooray. So yeah. So we'll see what's up. You guys are gonna be shocked on what I'm playing when we go through what we're playing.
Pinball FX.
I have been playing Pinball FX. It's actually really good. I do love it. The Pinball M as well, which is their mature pinball game, has like 6 horror tables like Chucky, The Thing, Dead by Daylight tables, all that stuff. It's really good. And they have a campaign mode, which is kind of cool. Jim is cool. He's so awesome. Well, we'll see how awesome he is after this, Mark. We'll see how awesome he is after this.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he'd be a bit cooler if Jim's friend Mark would actually join. But
You would think.
yeah, you'd think.
Da-na-na, da-na-na-na. Thank you, Kirby. Oh, it's you! Here we go. Oh, another one? Maybe? No.
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. So are
Maybe
you
you're
Illin
allergic to the
or?
cat as well?
Huh?
Maybe you're allergic to the cat as well.
No. I don't know. I always have a stuffy nose in the mornings and everything. That's
Excellent.
usually
Good
when I
times.
sneeze my brains out.
Achoo! All right. You guys ready to have some fun?
Heck yeah.
What are we? Episode 96, I think it is?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Or, hold on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what your title
episode
says.
96. That's what my title says. That's right. So why on Discord does it say 95? Weird. Is YouTube saying 95?
No, have a look.
No, it's saying 96. Well, that's
Yeah,
weird.
the YouTube says 96.
Screw you, Discord. All right, let's go. Hey, welcome to episode 96 of the Gamers Pass podcast, where us gamers get together, we chill, chat, have a good time. I'm a little overexposed, aren't I? Yeah, that's all good.
A little.
I still look wonderful. Yeah, we get
You're
together.
glowing.
I'm glowing. I'm an angel sent by God. We have a good time here. And
British God.
a British, well, isn't he? Here's the thing. Listen,
I don't know.
Touched by an Angel was a show in the 90s, early 2000s, whatever, and Roma Downey is British or something. And that's how she'd be, oh, I'm an angel sent by God. I'm like, all right, whatever, Roma. Lucky you're pretty. So here we go. We get together, we chat, we have a good time. And so we're going to discuss, okay, Short podcast today. This guy here is gonna go spend time with Mamsie, and they're gonna go watch a movie. So we're gonna do super quick. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna chat about stuff, and we're gonna be done in 52 minutes, right, Lee?
Yes.
All right. So joining us today is Curvy Last. Curvy, how you doing? And what have you been playing?
Doing good.
Excellent.
I've been playing Call of Duty and Farming Simulator
Nice.
2022.
Good morning, Catrix. Okay. Are you
Thank-
liking the farming sim game?
It's good. It's very tedious.
Yeah.
I guess I have not really played a simulator game other than Power Wash Simulator, which is on a slightly different scale.
Oh, yeah.
Farming Simulator is way in depth.
Yes, it is.
Like just to plow a field to get it ready for seeds will take you a legitimate 30 minutes or more, depending on the size of the field.
Yes. We streamed that,
So-
didn't we, Lee? Farming sim? Did we stream that?
Not we, but you probably did.
I thought you joined us for some odd reason.
No,
James. Okay. What else you been playing?
That's pretty much it. I did play Assassin's Creed Valhalla a little bit.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Excuse me, I have to.
I haven't played any of them yet.
Yeah, do your thing. Valhalla is amazing. That is right up there for me. That is right up there with Black Flag.
I haven't gotten too far into it, but
oh, wait until you get super insanely powerful and you're wrecking souls and you're destroying all of these. I don't know if they're guardians, sort of powerful champions, whatever their names are, but they are great. When you beat them, it's satisfying. Yes, it's such a great game. Honestly, Curvy, love the game. Cool. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. And joining me as always is Lee. Lee, what are you playing and how you been?
I'm doing awesome, and I've been playing Gears 5, Warzone, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay.
The same for the past few weeks.
Gears 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. What was the other one?
Warzone.
Warzone, yes. Yeah, sweetheart, yeah. Kirby's just sneezing and stuff, just as a heads up, letting you know. Myself, are you guys ready for this? So, I kind of finished Coral Island, but I haven't, but I have. I'm just done playing it for now. So, I got married, blah, 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 made a baby, got my farming going really good. I finished, I'm almost on 2 years done of the game. It's fun. It's wonderful. So, now that I'm done, I'm like, okay, I need something else to hook me. And I'm not hooked yet. So I've been playing Warzone. I've been playing Pinball Effects. I've been playing Pinball M. And having a good time. And so what else I tried? I got the Batman Arkham trilogy. I downloaded that. There's just a couple others. But are you ready? Yesterday, the boys wanted me to play Helldivers 2, which is a PlayStation exclusive. And so I did it. I bought the game on PlayStation. I haven't played my PlayStation in well over a year. And so I took the PS5, brought it out in the living room to play on the big screen. And those of you that are on my Facebook, you'll see Steph posted a picture with her mud mask on. And with me, with a new... I spent money on a PlayStation headset as well, which is actually pretty good. Let me get it for you. Oh, yeah, let's go. So here's the PlayStation headset. It's not bad. It's not as good as the Xbox one. So that's the PlayStation headset. I got Helldivers 2, and in order to play online, you have to. And Helldivers is not a single player game, really. You have to have PlayStation Plus. So I had to buy PlayStation Plus as well. And so played Helldivers. Hey, Silverwolf. I played Helldivers 2 for a few times last night. And I'm just going to say we all would have a blast with Helldivers 2. Not just a blast, an insanely fun time with Helldivers 2.
I'm not getting a PlayStation for it though.
No, no, I get it. I get that. I'm just saying. I already have a PlayStation, but I'm just saying Helldivers 2 is insanely fun. There was 4 of us playing. There was myself, Isaac, Isaiah, and Cam, all my boys. So the 4 of us were playing the Pharaoh boys. We were playing it, and it was just wacky. It's fun. There's friendly fire on. You can't turn it off, so you can kill your homies. And but it's so hectic. There's tons of insane. You can. I know you can't hear them, but Isaiah and Cameron are playing right now. Or sorry, Isaiah and Isaac, and Isaiah's in there yelling and screaming. We're amazing, Silver. How are you, dude? Yeah, so we're having a great time. And Isaiah got up. He goes, "Oh, you're streaming?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, we're gonna play Helldivers 2." So I'm like, "Sorry, dude. It's all good." So I did that this morning. I got up. I turned on my Xbox. I didn't play anything. Turned it off and turned on the PlayStation. And I tried. Are you ready? With PlayStation Plus, you get a bunch of games as well. They're not bad. They're not Xbox quality, but they're pretty darn good. I downloaded Nobunaga's Ambition, which I've spoken about this before many times. This goes back to a game when I was a teenager on the NES and the SNES. Nobunaga's Ambition. It's a PlayStation exclusive for some odd reason. Tecmo Koei, hello. And then I did the unthinkable. I played Foam Stars. Oh, Lee left. There he is. Get out of here, mister. So I was playing Foam Stars this morning. I didn't. So I played one online game, and PlayStation is so much better. All right, Jim. Whatever you say, buddy. So let's see. The single player is decent. The online multiplayer is well. I don't think there's proper matchmaking because it threw me in a match with just these people who were elite players, and I got ravaged and we lost.
Well, that's the same as Splatoon, so
yeah, we lost 0-7. It was stupid, and so I can see. Hey, Big Casino, I can see the plus about the game because I do like Splatoon 2 and 3. Whatever, jump up there, doggy. Please get up on the bed. And so yeah, that's what I've been playing. So I've had a full week of shenanigans. And I've incorporated both PlayStation and Xbox in my week. After over a year of not playing my PS5, I dove into it last night. I was a Helldiver. It's friggin' funny too, man. Helldivers 2 is funny. It's fun. It's a good time. I highly recommend it. If you have a PlayStation 5, get Helldivers 2. It's just ridiculous and fun. That's it.
I'll just wait for it to come out on PC.
It is out on PC.
Is it?
It is out on PC. That's where Isaac and Isaiah
You said it was
playing.
PlayStation exclusive.
So, I guess I'm referring to console. So that's
okay.
what I mean with that. So yeah, it's on PC. I highly recommend getting it. It is cross-platform as well, so you can play on PC and PlayStation as well. Enjoyable game. It's funny. It's fun. Helldivers 2. Get it. Play it. Now this is
probably through Steam. Then I assume.
Yes, on Steam.
Okay.
This is probably the last thing you'd possibly heard, or you would ever think you'd hear me promoting PlayStation on my podcast with wearing an Xbox shirt, Xbox trophy, all this stuff. But I am a multi-console gamer with Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. I've got it all. And I'm just saying right now, Helldivers 2 is a blast. It's cool. It's fun. It's funny. And you have to play with people. If you play with randos, I played one game with randos. It was me and Isaac playing with randos, and they weren't fun. But when the 4 of us were playing all on voice chat and stuff, it was a blast. When you have this giant tank of a monster charging at you, it's a riot. It is an absolute riot. So, all right.
I'll wait for it to come out on Xbox.
Yes.
And second is you should have kept your Planet Zoo pre-order instead.
Okay, that's the other thing, guys. You heard me. I love Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster is so much fun. The best music I ever heard in a game is an intro of Planet Coaster. It's just fun. It's exciting. It's happy. It makes you feel really good. And so Planet Zoo, I've got it on PC, but I've never played it. I've got a bunch of DLC, but so they're bringing it to console on March 21st. For me in Canada, the Deluxe Ultimate Edition is $186. And I bought it. And then I just canceled it yesterday. I'm like, I just can't do it. It's $186, man. And so I'm kind of glad I did. So I will wait until it drops in price and stuff and then go from there.
Yeah, you got rid of it, and then you got PlayStation Plus. You got a new headset for your PlayStation Slate, and you got Helmet Ivers too.
So you spent a lot of money either way.
Yes. Either way, though, I get to play a whole crap load of games. I'm playing with my boys, having fun, having fam time. So that's the trade-off. I could be solitude and play Planet Zoo and have a wonderful time. I don't mind playing with myself. But I threw that out there like that, just on purpose. And all right, but I like playing multiplayer games as well. It's a lot of fun. So all right, let's jump on. That's what I've been playing. This is the last thing you thought I'd hear me promote PlayStation on my podcast, even though it's about all of it, everything gaming in general. But anyways, here we go. Time for some Lee news. Lee, what's going on, buddy? Give me a little bit of Lee news before we get into our heavy topic.
All right. Rockstar asked employees to return to office full-time in preparation for GTA 6.
Okay. Rockstar asked employees to return to office full-time in preparation for GTA 6. Mark my words, double digits watching here, plus the millions that are lurking. I'm telling you right now, GTA 6 will be out this November or December.
No.
Yes, 100%. It's happening.
I hope.
It's happening. What's coming out this year? Rise of Ronin for PlayStation, and then the Ubisoft Star Wars game.
But that's not gonna be an incentive for Rockstar to capitalize, because no matter when that game comes out,
right,
it's still gonna turn heads. Everyone is gonna get it day one.
Of course.
Nothing's gonna compare to it.
But
if Sony brings out a Spider-Man 3 game next year, people are still going to rather play GTA 6.
Strategically, it's going to happen. It's best for them to do at the end of this year. It's going to happen. Mark my words. What do you say? What do you say in the chat? I know they said 2025. I don't think so. I think they did that to shock the crap out of everybody, make us all angry, and then they're going to be like, bam, psych, it's November 19th, 2024, GTA 6 is happening. Curvy, come on now.
I mean, I would be extremely excited because GTA 5 was a game my sisters and I played together in the online mode. And I know Wheezy wants to play, but we don't want to buy new copies of GTA 5 because I think I had it on PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
So we are planning on getting it. And I think that it would be cool if we all could play together and I don't know. I would be excited to have another option for a game where a lot of people can play together.
Yeah, it's going to be announced the end of summer or probably June or July. It's coming out November, December 2024.
I'm interested to see on whether they release the GTA 6 online at a similar sort of time.
Ooh, so
because
go ahead.
Because as we know, GTA 5 came out first, and then it was like a couple of years later, GTA Online came out.
So I don't think it was years though. I think it was just it a month or 2 months? What was it? It was a couple months.
I thought it was long.
I don't remember.
I know. I remember it being delayed.
Yeah, so it was 7 years ago when the game actually came out. So those of you that are just popping in right now, GTA 6 is going to be released this year. I'm just saying. Okay. It was 8 months, if I remember correctly. How long, Lee? Do you have the info there?
Well, that was their first online, besides Red Dead 2, correct?
Red Dead 1. Yeah, Red Dead 1 had online.
Oh, okay, whatever. So I mean, if the general feel of the game and controls and everything are not really going to be changing that much, and they're just going to put you in a different environment for the most part, and maybe they'll have new mini games and all of that or whatever, but if the coding or whatever, if you will, is roughly going to be the same base, they already have it. they just have to redesign the maps and visuals and games and stuff like that if they were planning on releasing new types of
Sure.
challenges and things like that. So, in my opinion, it should be coming out with the game because they have a huge huge place for like the role playing and all of that now.
Sure. I want the game first and then online second. I'm totally cool with that model. But Lee, do you have the info when the game launched and then when online launched?
Yeah, GTA 5 was 17th of September 2013, and GTA Online was the 1st of October that same year.
Oh, all right. So it was only a few weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought yeah.
Okay, so a few weeks difference. So I didn't mind that, to be honest. I really want to dive into the story and have a wonderful GTA time, and I did. And then when online launched, we went crazy. We all played it, and then we streamed it here and was playing tons of GTA Online. That's when we had Crash Up Derby, just normal races. I remember Pete got involved in it too. It was so much fun. I thought it was longer myself. It's all right, Grimmy. It's all right, dude. It was so long ago, right? GTA 5 was so long ago. Shame on you, Rockstar, for making us gamers wait 10, 11 years for the next one. But it was so long ago.
Well, yeah. I mean, like GTA 5, that's 2 console generations ago when it released.
Crazy.
Like PlayStation 3, Xbox 360.
They gave us a Skyrim treatment. Like, shame on you, Todd Howard and Bethesda, making us wait this long for Elder Scrolls 6. I'm just saying. Or as some of the noobs online refer to it as, I can't wait for Skyrim 6. I read that the other day. I'm like, what? Skyrim 6? You're crazy. All right. So mark my words, write it down, screen capture this and post it all over the internet. GTA 6 will be released this year, the last quarter of this year. November, December, but since this one was October 2013, I'm going to go October, November, or December. So I'm saying, Lee.
You really think it will be like 7-8 months from now?
Yes. The game is done. They're just polishing.
They have had so much time to be working on it. That's the
and
thing.
They have,
like, there's no way that it's not ready for release. They're probably, like you said, polishing it.
Mm-hmm. They don't.
I just want it to be working.
Yes, yeah, but it will though, right? Rockstar has a pretty good reputation about their games, their story games, launching and being beautiful and wonderful, and the gameplay's crazy. Yeah, there's some glitches here and there, but that's par for course for a lot of devs right now, and it's okay if there's a couple hiccups. Whatever. I just want the beeping game. Give it to me. Give me the game. I want GTA 6. So, Rockstar, I know the devs. I know you all tune in right now. You're all in the office. You're in for the Gamers Pass podcast, ready to rock. You're watching us. You have us up on the big screen. Guys, give us a game this year. And I know you're going to, so thank you so much. But don't make us wait another 10, 11, 12 years for the next one. Done. All right. That is done. Lee, what else do we got here, dude, for Lee News?
Well, you cancelled my other thing.
Yes, I did. Do you want to quickly? Do you want to quickly chat about that?
No.
All right, good. Basically, a Terminator game's being released.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's keep moving on.
Great news.
Lightsy, Paul canceled. Lee, you're canceled. All right, keep going.
I mean, the only other stuff is about the main topic.
Okay, so just as a heads up, everybody, Lee's got to go. He's got a movie to watch with a family member. They're going to the movies to watch Raiders of the Lost Ark. So amazing. That's a great movie that needs to happen. So we're going to be done in 33 minutes. Just as a heads up, it's a quick podcast today. And then Steph and I are going to go get groceries, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to do old people things while you guys go do some awesome things. So
hey, you won't be playing Helldivers too. No shame in that.
No, I'm going to be going get groceries, then go to Costco, and then possibly some Helldivers too. We'll see. Those of you that are popping in with your jaws dropped to the ground, Paul's playing a PlayStation game. Helldivers 2 is great, just as a heads up. All right, Kirby, did you want to discuss anything here?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
No, I don't.
So let's jump into the main topic. I'm happy to hit this now. I know that's what the millions are waiting for. Is the main topic? Is there was a story that happened last week where a London PlayStation worker, yeah, whatever, a PlayStation employee at the London office posted a picture. Our good friend Jim Ryan, who's in the chat, Jim Ryan PS5, thank you, Jim, for joining. He decided to go pay them a visit. Took a group picture with everybody. You can see it on Twitter, all of that stuff. And she posted it happy. Oh my gosh, Jim Ryan, this is wonderful. I got a picture with Jimmy. Thank you, Jim Ryan. You are a legend in the industry. And Jimmy's like, yes, feed my ego. Because in 4 beeping days, I'm firing you all and closing shop. And he did. And so the horrible thing is many people lost their jobs. And we're going to circle back to the PlayStation London crew here in a bit. But it's caused a trickle effect this entire week where people are laying people off. This is our industry. This is gaming. This is our gaming industry. This is what we do for a hobby. We love it. This is my main hobby. Gaming is my main hobby. I just love it. It's wonderful. And somebody posted, imagine going to a job where this is your dream job. You're working for PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, whatever. You're going there, you're having a wonderful time. You get up, you're whistling to work. With all honesty, I'm working in the game industry. This is what I've always done all my life. Yippee! That would be awesome. But not knowing day to day whether your job is secure or safe or not. And many people, let's say with Microsoft, because they've had huge layoffs too, but the main issue is what Jim Ryan actually did. That's the main issue. But let's circle back and check this out. Embracer Group to sell KOTOR Remake Studio and deal worth $500 million. Saber Interactive, one of the Enforcer Group's largest development houses, will reportedly be sold off for a transaction worth $500 million. The company, which itself comprises more than 20 studios, will be sold to private investors after a deal closes. This will be the latest action for Embracer and its huge restructuring plan. 20 studios up on that. Do you think there's going to be layoffs when somebody buys, this investors group buys, a large company worth $500 million, 20 studios? Do you think all their jobs are safe?
No.
I do not. And that's sad.
It seems like every time companies change hands, there's always major layoffs, whether it's gaming or not.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's
and I think the nature of it is like, unfortunately, it's probably like the people that are most valuable to those companies are the ones that get laid off first because they take the most income from the company. So these people buying out other companies are like, yeah, let's cut our, costs immediately. And then basically all of these people just have to start over and work from the ground up again. They have to find a new place and start from zero and build everything back up.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest issue with companies just buying other companies is people usually lose their jobs over it.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I mean, I'd say that all this has been like the newest thing in a string of layoffs in the gaming industry, because back in January we had stuff like Discord lays off 17% of its employees, Twitch cuts 1/3 of its staff, Microsoft cuts 1,900 jobs across Xbox, Bethesda, and Activision Blizzard.
Yes.
It's like it's just another string of people losing their jobs in the gaming industry.
Yeah. See, 2023 was such a marvelous year.
This one's just very much a brutal way to do it.
Yes.
With, showing party and then
we'll circle back to that. Next, this is mind-blowing. EA cancels Respawn's Star Wars first-person project was reportedly a Mandalorian game. Apart from employee layoffs, it seems Electronic Arts will also be canceling its Star Wars first-person shooter action game. A report emerged about this particular project just weeks ago, claiming that Star Wars Jedi Survivor developer Respawn Entertainment was working on a first-person Star Wars Mandalorian game. If you've not played the Jedi Survivor series, phenomenal. Phenomenal games.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Phenomenal games. They're awesome.
Do-do-do-do-do.
And so we yes. So they laid off people. EA did. Next story, EA shuts down Battlefield campaign studio Ridgeline Games. EA is laying off 5% of its workforce. It's just on. And this is what? This second month of February just started. Next one, Sea of Thieves co-developer lays off handful of employees. It's been another difficult week for the video game industry in 2024, and now the UK indie developer Radical Forge has announced it's laying off a handful of people. It's reportedly 6 employees to be exact. It's 6, but that's 6 lives. People who are fulfilling their dreams of whatever positions they held working in the gaming industry.
It's interesting that if Sea of Thieves of all things, because that's now, part of that's moving to PlayStation.
Yeah, they're about to make a killing. What were you going to say, Curvy?
I was just going to say, do you think it's partially due to the lack of games coming out in the next year? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
The last couple of years, there's been a couple of bigger games that have been coming out.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of curious if, even through COVID and everything, I feel like there was a lot more gaming content out there. Social media was a big thing, So all of these companies probably had hired more people because there's more traffic on their sites or games or whatever. And now everything's stabilizing from all of that. And the gaming development has kind of slowed down, especially this year. So maybe they're just getting rid of the extra employees that they had hired. I mean, it still sucks either way, but I was just wondering if maybe there's like a little bit of a backlog of things happening because of all of the crap with COVID.
Ugh, stupid COVID. I'm wondering too, is this a reset of everything gearing up? Maybe 2024 is a layoff year, as not laying off employees, but like laying off games, laying off or just a development year, 2024, as there's really nothing huge coming out other than an Ubisoft game, PlayStation's Rise of Ronin, which I'm sure it's going to be good, but it's not a huge game. What does Xbox have coming out this year?
The Indiana Jones game.
That's right. Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. There's like 3 or 4 games Xbox. I'm just trying to remember the developers conference that they just had. Hellblade as well.
Hellblade.
Okay. Yeah. Xbox is going to have a big year. I'm so sorry. Forget it. They've got several games coming out that's just going to be awesome, and whatever else they decide to do. So with Sony announcing, hey, we've got no games coming out until March 2025, at least. That was the term, at least, in air quotes. I don't know what's going to happen. It's a scary situation, especially since, hey, we've got nothing coming out. The Wolverine game that they have planned, some douchebag released all of that information, screenshots, videos, everything, which was horrible. A Wolverine game to me is insanely appealing because I idolized that Marvel character growing up as a kid. I always pretended I was Wolverine. And that was just, that's all you wanted to do.
Put silverware between your knuckles.
Yes, who didn't do that? Everybody
exactly.
did. So I loved Wolverine as a kid, but the game, the little footage I seen, I was just like, this just looks like Spider-Man, but Wolverine. It doesn't really look that good, so I'll play it though. I'm gonna play it. It's Wolverine, but I don't know. And so with the lull that's happening right now in gaming, other than, does Nintendo have anything coming out?
Their Switch 2, isn't that coming out?
No, the rumors now is they pushed it to 2025.
Oh. Well, if that was coming out, I would expect like a new like Mario game or something to come out along with it. But I guess that would have to happen. Coming out.
No, it's not. That's the crazy thing. So, I don't know what to say. Like Nintendo is not doing anything, and I don't know how they've milked the Switch for 8+ years, but they did. Even with their games, like Super Mario Wonder is a fun game, but it's just the same 3D, 2D side-scrolling game. And so
I mean, the main thing that Nintendo's doing right now is just porting older games from PlayStation and Xbox over to the Switch.
that's exactly what's happening.
That's basically what they're doing.
Yeah, that's
But,
probably their focus then.
I can't see Sea of Thieves being on Nintendo though. I know Grounded is. I know Hi-Fi Rush is coming, but I can't.
Which I
think
think
that
those
I
two
think they
games
already
would
have
probably be okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Is Red Dead 1 already released on the Switch?
I don't know.
Because I
Seriously?
saw like adverts for that.
Maybe it is. Good for Switch players if that's all they
Sure.
got. If that's all.
Well, so I guess my thing with like stuff going and being ported over to Switch, if they are going to be releasing the second Switch, hopefully they're addressing graphic issues more than anything else. And then obviously, like if it's some sort of online play, they need to get their online stability better. So I would hope that with the new design stuff, those two things are significantly improved. That would definitely sell it for them.
Yep.
Because I like the convenience of Wheezy has a Switch Lite
Yes. Yep.
that you can't take apart or whatever.
Right.
And then I have the regular Switch. We think it's so much fun just to sit there and play Mario Kart on the couch with the regular Switch. But
Sure.
if we go somewhere, we also can take a game with us and play.
No, that's
You
great.
know, we're gamers, so we like the portability of
course.
it. So
No, the Switch is a great system. Like years ago.
yeah.
And their online infrastructure is terrible, so they need to get their crap together with that. But so
Yeah, even when you're playing Splatoon, I get kicked randomly, and I
Yep.
have a perfect internet connection. I'm
so
like,
I
what?
bought the dongle to accept a Ethernet connection, and I was still getting disconnected.
Yeah.
With a gigabit download and a gigabit
Same.
upload, I was still getting wrecked. I don't own loads of Switches. I have a Switch. Steph has a Switch, and Isaiah has two Switches. One's an OLED. Okay, I don't own loads of Switches.
Yeah, I figured James said something.
Figures. All right, so back to the layoffs. It's not. I don't think it's anything to panic about. I don't think we're gonna have the crash of the '80s because ET is not released in 2024. That's what destroyed your household contains 4 Switches. There's 4 of us. Come on, James. And so back in the '80s, it was Steven Spielberg and all of those guys' fault that they said, "Hey, we need an ET game. We need it ASAP." If you go on Netflix, there's a show called, is a documentary sort of, and it's 8 episodes, kind of like High Score, blah blah blah, and it's all about the gaming industry, and they talk about when the big crash of the '80s, and it was Atari's ET that kind of destroyed it, which is funny because we had ET. It was a terrible game. But I'm surprised that that's likened to the destruction of the gaming industry. We are not going to have a crash of the '80s like we did in the '80s of gaming. It's not going to happen.
No, especially nowadays, there's too many gamers
There's
for
too
that
many
to
gamers.
happen.
Yeah. Gaming has gone through too much with the government, regulations, all of that garbage to just say, oh crap, okay, we're done. We can't sustain this. Basically, these developers have put themselves in a really hot spot with unrealistic goals. Games as a service. Battle passes are fine. They're cool. I don't mind a battle pass. I don't mind battle passes. But the games of the service, Diablo devs, Activision Blizzard selling horse sets for $60-$70. Like that stuff is just negative, and it's horrible. And we don't really do too many pay-to-win games anymore, which is fine. I think EA was the really last big, or Star Wars Battlefront 2, I think was the really last big pay-to-win thing, and they learned their lesson quickly. And I think everyone else was like, okay, we're staying away from pay-to-win. And so back to the main topic. Jim Ryan travels to London, to the Sony office, poses with a picture with all of these people, it fires them all in the next 4 days, closes down the entire place. And so here it is. Sony has today confirmed around 900 PlayStation employees, 900, around 8% of its workforce are being laid off in the future in order to future ready ourselves to set the business up for what lies ahead. As a result of the downsizing, PlayStation's own London studio is being closed completely, and Fire Sprite will be reduced in size. The staff reductions will also hit Naughty Dog. For some odd reason, Naughty Dog's insane. They do The Last of Us, Uncharted. How? Insomniac Games, another amazing developer, and Guerrilla Games, some unannounced games have been canceled. Soon to be departing President and CEO of the Sony Interactive Entertainment, Jim Ryan, explained the PlayStation community means everything to us, so I felt it was important to update you on a difficult day at our company. We've made the extremely hard decision to announce our plan to commence a reduction of overall headcount globally by 8%, or about 900 people. Subject to local law and consultation, employees across the globe, including our studios, are impacted. Ryan says that the gaming industry has changed immensely and Sony needs to future ready itself for the coming years. This is Jim Ryan's vision of games as a service. Dude wants 10 games as a service. This is the problem. We need to deliver on expectations from developers and gamers and continue to propel future technology in gaming. So we took a step back to ensure we set up to continue bringing the best gaming experiences to the community. In an internal email shared by Ryan, it states several PlayStation studios are affected, which includes the closure of a London studio and downsizing Fire Sprite. The former had been working on a fantasy-based online co-op game, while the latter hasn't released a new game since it's been required. So that is horrible. And online, it was just like, oh, that's terrible. I can't believe all these poor people. Let's give them some T's and P's. But can I'm just gonna throw this out there. Hate me if you want, and I don't care. But if Xbox did this, if Phil Spencer traveled to London or wherever they have a studio, closed it all, took a picture with them smiling, yeehaw, and then a couple days later closed them, fired them, blah, 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 the internet would go crazy. They would hate on Xbox, hate on Microsoft, destroy Phil Spencer, and it would just be an uproar of anti-Xbox, Microsoft. But Jim Ryan did it, and people are just like, oh, let's take the console wars out of it and really be considerate of the people who lost their jobs. Thoughts and prayers. And so, yeah, throw it as many T's and P's you want. These people have lost their jobs, and it's horrible. The way Jim Ryan did it is insane. I can't believe he did that. And the fact that Sony did this and people are okay with it is mind-blowing. The gaming industry, guys like IGN and stuff, they just posted the story. Oh, people are losing their job. It's being closed. That's it.
I mean, he might as well have gone up there, said, "Hi guys," and then took the picture and everything. And as he was leaving the building, he set it on fire.
Yeah, threw a Molotov cocktail or a stick of dynamite or something. Yeah,
that's the equivalent.
See ya. I just can't believe it. Now, those of you that may be angered by my statements, yeah, Paul, you're an Xbox guy. Yes, I am, 100%. But I've watched the gaming industry since the acquisition that was announced of Bethesda or Activision Blizzard. I've watched the gaming industry go stupid and anti-Xbox, anti-Microsoft, anti-this, and everything's just been.
And he played Helldivers too. I mean, come on.
Because I play everything, but to cuddle up to Sony in this time of what they did is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I don't hold back. I don't feel bad for Jim Ryan. The dude's leaving. He lost his vision of what PlayStation owners want. The PSVR 2. What's going on with the PSVR 2? Nothing. Surprisingly, IGN posted stories about that a year later of PSVR 2, and Sony seems to have abandoned it. It's true. There's really nothing coming out. I think there was one good game that looked cool when the PlayStation did their developer conference or whatever. That's it. And so 900 PlayStation employees laid off because some dude's lack of vision and wants games as a service to milk as much money as possible from gamers, and it's just not working. And so 900 PlayStation employees laid off, a London studio closed, and it's a nightmare. I feel really
Well,
bad for them. And what's this?
well, on the bright side, this time next month, Jim Ryan will not be a part of PlayStation.
True. And here's the bright side as well. A Sony exec, I think, who may be filling Jim Ryan's place, or he's already in like a top dog position. He wants more Sony games on multi platforms. So whether
Good.
that's more on PC, great. But I want some games on Xbox. I want some PlayStation games on Xbox.
Give us
great.
I
Helldivers
think
2.
it's
Yeah,
I think it's coming.
I think so.
I've actually been seeing a lot more people saying like they're starting to feel like the console wars are coming to an end where things aren't going to be one-sided anymore. It's going to be more balanced out.
It'd be great.
Obviously, I still think that there's going to be exclusive types of content,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's like, you know, if you pre-order on this console, you get this skin, or, you know, like I still think there's always going to be that element to it, but, you know, like Helldivers 2.
PlayStation players want that on Xbox
I
for
know.
more
I've
people.
seen people basically posting and begging for it because that means more people playing a game that everyone's thoroughly enjoying right now.
Yeah, that's a great thing with Sea of Thieves on PlayStation. It's already been out 5 years. It's milked its Xbox communities for what it's worth. Go on other platforms and make another gazillion dollars. I think that's amazing. I think it's great. The console war crap is bullcrap. And I want it to end, and I just want to play on my console of choice, which is, with all honesty, Xbox. But even though I fired up my PlayStation last night and played Helldivers 2, played Nobunaga's Ambition, played Foam Stars, and don't hate me though. But yeah, Foam Stars it's not the level of Splatoon, not even close to the level of Splatoon. But I think it has potential to be a little fun, so I'll give that a go a little bit more. But anyways, we got 10 minutes left, guys. That's my thought on that. I really wanted to focus on I can't stand the fact that these people lost their jobs getting in an industry that they loved probably since a kid. I don't think too many graphic designers and programmers just like, you know what, I just want to really, like, those that are in the gaming industry now are like, I wish I was just programming apps instead of for this video game or for that. Pretty sure being able to develop for a video game company and make wonderful games, except for Gollum, it was just a dream job. Thank you, Mark, for ruining Gollum.
Yeah.
Listen,
even though he had nothing to do with it.
Gollum was going to be a great game. And then Ultimate Hater claimed that as his game of the year and ruined it. And Mark, I hope you're listening because you did it. All right. Kirby, give me some final words here before we end.
I think overall, I still am unsure about like layoffs in the game development world. I mean, I don't know how they work. Obviously, if they're working on a game that gets canceled and that was the only reason they were hired, they have to also go in expecting that to be a possibility, I guess.
Yeah.
As an employee. You know, the way that he handled that, he should not have gone and basically celebrated with them and then fired them all.
I agree.
That's bogus, you know. I am excited for GTA 6. I hope that it comes out this year, like you're saying.
It's going to happen. GTA 6,
really
the end of the year. It's happening.
We really want to play it. So, yeah, I think this year's going to be a little challenging to find a game that, like hooks you, like some of these other games do. So,
GTA
that's
6
it. That's
is
all
happening.
I got in my brain.
Let's hope Lee doesn't get delayed for a few more years. Ugh. All right, Lee, give me some
Shut
final
up, Grim.
words. Yeah, yeah, go ahead, Lee.
Fairly similar outside of GTA 6. It's not going to come out this year. I purely for the reason, and I know it's a bit of a silly reason, but this is how companies do it. They're going to leave it till 2025 because then they get to slap on 12 years. It's been a decade, it's been 12 years since the last one came out. Then it's an even number.
Oh my gosh, there's only a couple clowns that compare that actually think that's a legit thing. Probably you, and there's another guy in the chat. I won't say his name. But you can't have an odd number. Oh my gosh, it's got to be an even number. Really, that's not a legit thing. That is a mental issue. Just throwing that out there.
Companies do that though.
No, Lee.
Yes.
If it's 10 years, yes. If it's 12 years, come on, that's silly. 2025 between January and April of GTA 6. That's what Google says. Yeah, it's not happening. Google or Silver, you wait. It's happening at the end of the year. All right, what else, Lee? Give me some other.
I really hope that it's this year.
It is. I'm telling you guys, the millions watching. GTA 6 will be this year, 2024, October, November, or December. The final 3 months of this year.
Yeah. I hope we get some news about potential PlayStation games coming into Xbox.
Yep. Phil Spencer opened the door already, so let's go.
Yeah. So should be good. And finally, the dog made it onto the bed.
Yes.
I had to help her.
That's okay.
And that's it.
Okay. I do want to say PlayStation, I went through their sales right now, and they have like games.
I've seen they're having huge sales.
Huge sales. Games are like 90% off. Huge. Games that are on sale on Microsoft or Xbox right now, they're cheaper on PlayStation with their sale. It's really crazy. Helldivers needs to come to Xbox, please. Mercury PvP. I started playing Helldivers 2 last night. It's super fun, man. It will come to Xbox. I think it will. People want it. Okay, Lee's got 6 minutes. So anything else, guys, before we end?
I need to buy a new Xbox controller.
Yes.
Because the one that I've got now is drifting, stick drift.
Okay.
Mine too, but I have a crappy off-brand one.
I have like 8 separate Xbox Series X controllers, and not one of them drift.
Yeah, because you have 8 different ones, you use them differently.
You
so
rotate through.
So there's a lot less wear and tear on them.
I think you're a little too rough on your joystick. Maybe you should calm down on your joystick.
No.
All right.
No.
Kirby, where can they find you in all your socials?
Twitch and Twitter, Kirby_Lass.
Excellent. Lee, what about all your wonderful socials?
Twitch, YouTube, Discord, Instagram, the Lee Everett.
And then what else? Or
just the Lee Everett.
So there's I'm getting.
Why are you dragging this out?
Sorry, I'm getting a scam on Discord right now. This person named Big Boss Bose. Hey, I just want to swing by and let you know that your streams are absolutely fantastic. Your content is on another level. I'm genuinely curious. How long have you been in the streaming game? And can we play some games together? And they have this hot chick with whatever hair sucking on a lollipop or something. And I just put LOL.
Oh.
And he's like, yeah, how's your channel going? I was like, great, I'm live now. I know you've never seen my channels at all. And they haven't replied back. So anyways, I'm starting to get scams on Discord as well. But here we go. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining in. It is a short one today. Mark my words, GTA 6 is coming out October, November, or December of 2024. This year, it is happening. They are ready. They are ready. So, as for Kirby, as for Lee, my name is Paul, and you guys take care. Yeah. Yeah, it's happening. I don't mind saying.
It's not.
So are you going to get popcorn today?
Ooh.
Ooh.
And are you going to eat it with a spoon?
No.
You should. Because I'll tell you right now, you're going to go to the movie theater, you're going to get popcorn, and you're going to eat it with your grubby hands, and in 3 days, you're going to get a man cold.
No.
It's going to happen.
No, because what I do is before I go into the cinema, I wash my hands.
Of course.
And then that's done.
Yeah, but then you sit down, you put your hands somewheres, or you open the door, you do this, you do that. It's going to happen.
Germaphobe.
It's true. I eat my popcorn with a spoon. I eat peanuts with a spoon. I eat almonds, smoked almonds. I've been having lately. I eat them with a spoon.
So how do you eat your big wieners?
My big wieners.
Yeah.
I don't.
Costco.
I I don't eat them. But yeah, the big wieners at 2090 GTA 6. Yeah. The yeah. I'm gonna wash my
Costco
hands
one.
first. I'm gonna stuff a fat wiener in my mouth.
Oh, right. So washing your hands then works.
Yes. I don't touch anything, dude. Before I eat, I do not touch anything. It's true story.
Germaphobe.
I just need my hands clean. The spoons, their spoons ain't any more healthy. Yeah, sure they are. The wooden spoons that are brand new, yeah, they are. They're great. Anyways, all right.
The wooden spoons are worse
The
because
sporks.
It because they're a horrible texture.
I don't mind it. I honestly don't mind it. Now, if I'm gonna be sticking it in, like, if I'm gonna be putting it in food that's hot or whatever, like moist, then I don't eat that because it's just gross. But then 2140 GTA 7. Oh my gosh, I'll be dead by both of those. All right, Lee, you got to get out of here, eh?
Yeah.
All right.